Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here, and for do, let's get into the video for today here. Today we'll be checking out a new video that recently came out by DHeusta, and I wanted to go ahead and check this video out since it looked really cool and overall very interesting, and came out like around a few hours today in the morning. And yeah, overall, kind of just took my interest. It kind of just took my interest. Now, of course, it says we're all in this together from finding Frankie OST. I don't know exactly what that means. I think that's the game itself that they're trying to reference there. And like I said, kind of just stuff what they're kind of doing here. And so, any further ado, let's get on to the video stuff here. Please go check it out. Links down below. Please go check out every part of the actual stuff here. They all work really hard, deserve support, and put so much time and effort into the active stuff here. Please go check them out. Anyways, like I said, link down below. Go check it out. And just gonna go ahead and just yeah, I think it cuts off right here. Check everybody there. All right. Let's get onto the activity stuff here. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Oh, okay. Sorry. Just did that. Damn. Just got annihilated. Oh no. On air. Oh no. They're recording this one as. It's a brand new day to and probably they're getting cut. Yo, that was so. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just go right here. That was so interesting. I like that. I really do like that. All like the double meanings and all of that. Fantastic. I loved it. Now, and for dude, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on the attributed stuff here. Starting off the main three factors of the beat itself. There's vocals. There's some subs here. Let's get right down to it. Now, first of all, starting off with the act, which was beat itself here. The beat itself here was very solid. It was very nice. I loved it. It was immaculate from start to finish here. It was great. And like I said, had this sort of like cheerful kind of vibe here, which is rather interesting because nothing else really matched that kind of vibe here. Like not not the vocals, not the lyrics themselves here. Well, sort of. They matched the kind of tone here, but they did not they did not match the context though. So aside from such as yeah, could be stuff here, very misleading, very well done though, and I love it so much. It kind of has this sort of like what's the word for it? Hmm facade. Yeah, I would say a facade. Like I said, it has this kind of facade here going on here, which I overall very much enjoy. It's spectacular from start to end, start to end point here. And it's overall very enjoyable and just so gas and just so fire, and I love it. It's just it's great, and I love it just so much. But aside from just beat itself here being extremely well done and extremely well polished, the actual vocals and lyrics themselves here are also very important as well. So let's get on to those as well. Now, of course, going on to the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves here, the actual vocals themselves here have like I said, just this sort of misleading kind of vibe as well here. Like they're sung with such like enthusiasm and just optimism when the vocal when they're like the context doesn't match that kind of vibe here. It's it's really good, and I love it so much. It is spectacular, and like I said, it really puts up such an amazing facade here. Just kind of, it makes this sound like, it makes this song sound super happy and super delightful. And even though we know what's kind of going on here, it's a bit of a darker context themselves here. But overall, like I said, I like it. I like it a lot. It is spectacular from start to end point here. The actress, the vocals themselves here are really good and just so well done from start to finish here. Moving on from the actual just beat itself here, or the actual vocals and lyrics themselves, or from the vocals themselves here to the lyrics themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, for the lyrics themselves here, double meanings. They're insane, and I love them here. They're really well done, especially with the things of like just like the mentions of just pick up your feet and run. Like okay, that is if that's not the most direct kind of just way of saying literally run for your life because I'm going to kill you. I don't know what it is. But it's just overall, I love it. I love it so much. Just the actual lyrics themselves are super excellently well structured. Give an amazing structure for the action side song itself here. I loved it. And provided such an amazing like foundation for the entire video itself here. I loved it. It was incredible. It's just so cool from start to end point. It was honestly really gas and really fire. And like I said, I just enjoyed it. And aside from the actual double meanings and all of that, though, like I said, the song has so much like optimism. It just has so much like it's putting up such a great facade. Like I said, like break a leg and seize the day. Like okay, if that ain't like the most like positive, like pick yourself from the ground, and of course continue to rise up to the the occasion, or continue to rise up to the challenge. But it could also literally mean break a leg and just literally fall down so I can so I can grab you and destroy you, or grab you and I don't know, consume you, destroy your soul. I don't know. But like I said, I love the actual lyrics themselves. They're super well structured and they're very well done, and I love so much. Now then, moving on to the actual lyrics themselves, I ended up yapping for a bit too long. Let's get on to the actual visuals themselves here. Now, of course, for the visuals themselves here, they're very well done. I'm not gonna lie, the models look extremely gas and super well done. I love it, and of course, they managed to offset the actual human emotion here by having all the characters wear masks. I think that's also probably just part of the actual original game itself here. But like I said, just overall, the actual just yeah, the actual visuals themselves here, very well done. I love it from start to end point here. It was immaculate and overall super well done. Everything looks super detailed and super nice, and I just love it. I love it so much. It is spectacular. And like I said, there's a lot of really good saves that I want to go ahead and point out, but I'll go ahead and do that when we get into the actual deep dive stuff here. Now, before I get into the actual deep dive stuff, like I said, please check out the actual Uber stuff here. They all work just really hard, and it's support. So please check out every part of the actual stuff here. Link down below. And of course, while you go ahead and going down to the link down below, also go ahead and consider hitting the like button. Consider subscribing. Helps out so much to the channel itself here, and just helps me out a lot. I deeply appreciate you guys. Go ahead and consider doing those two. And of course, also go ahead and go ahead if you want to get calm down. If you want to get notifications for any future videos from the channel itself here, consider hitting the bell icon. That's kind of what it's there for. Like I said, the notification bell, if you want to go ahead and press it, which is give you notifications for any future videos from the channel itself here. And of course, moving on from that though, comment section down below. Detail your thoughts and opinions on that stuff here. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, go ahead and also let me know why. And overall, like I said, what did you not enjoy, or what did you enjoy the most? Was it the actual beat itself, lyrics of vocals, or the visuals themselves? Yeah, I'm really curious to see what you guys value more in these videos that we watch. personally, I think I value a bit more of the actual visuals themselves here, as well as the actual, I guess just lyrics themselves here. They can really help structure it into the entire song itself here and kind of just, really kind of just help to shape it up here. And especially for this kind of song itself here, whereas like putting on a facade here, it's even more important. So like I said, that's what I value for like this kind of song here. But I want to know you guys' thoughts on that down below, comment down below. With all that being said and done though, yeah, also go ahead and consider hitting the share button as well here. Helps me out immensely in terms of kind of just spreading awareness for the channel stuff here out there. And also kind of just, spreading awareness for the, or at least putting the name out there for the channel stuff out there as well. And while you don't have to do any of what I just said, like I said, if you want to go ahead and just support the channel in any way possible, consider doing at least, some of those things or all of those things if you want. And just like I said, helps me out immensely and I appreciate all of it. Like I said, please consider doing that. But of course, like I said, you also don't have to. And with all that being said and done though, let's get on to the actual, deep dive itself here. Let's not use too much time. Now, of course, going on to the actual deep dive itself, what I kind of get into here, I kind of get more, into depth on the actual stuff here. I get more into the nitty gritty, what I liked about it, or why I liked it, and overall, like I said, just kind of what I found enjoyable. So without any further ado, let's get on to it. Starting off with the main three factors once again, beat itself, there's the vocals, there's themselves here. Let's get into the deep dive itself here. Now, of course, one thing I want to point out about the actual stuff here, it starts off very optimistically. Like, listen to this beat. Like the violin. Like, listen to all these positive vibes and just these positive, like connotations in the beat itself here. Just, no one can stop you. Like, what? Oh no. Oh no. And then we get an immediate tone shift, like around, right around here for the actual end of 1 minute 20. Those who have run, but now you're the star. So here we go, and then we get just this ominous, just nature. It's a brand new day to run and play. Like, oh nah. And it's just kind of weirdly positive vibe here. That's just present that the entire video itself here is so disorienting. It's so confusing because, like, for a moment like this, you'd expect maybe something a little more horrific, but no, it keeps up this facade and pretends everything is normal, pretends everything is kind of just, sounding straight, even though from the beat itself here, it's kind of subtly changed here, getting more of a little bit of an intensity there. But overall, like I said, I like it. Like I said, just the actual beat itself here, it starts off so, like, carefree and wild and just, pleasant, and then we get segments like that. We get like a little bit of like a calmer moment there. We get a little bit of like a maybe more depressing tone, and then we get right back to the actual just, hey, everything is super, it's sunshine and rainbows. Not really though. I'm literally gonna chase you down and kill you. And then we get, this monstrosity of a freak. Like, okay. I hate looking at this thing. It looks so weird, by the way. It almost vividly reminds me of like Choo Choo Charlie in a way. I don't know how, but like it just kind of does. It's a little creepy, but as such, like I said, just the activity stuff here, it's alarmingly pleasant and cheerful for a rather gruesome scenes here, which is also, like I said, very well done. Helps keep up this kind of facade here. It makes everything seem like it's kind of natural, even though we know that it's completely not natural, and it's just, this is an entirely different kind of situation that requires entirely different music itself here. But of course, moving on from the activity stuff, like I said, just I love the actual kind of just, facade, the music itself here kind of helps to portray and kind of just helps put up. And like I said, I like it a lot. It's really cool, really well done, super solid from start to finish here. And it just sounds great. Like I said, just the activity stuff here is really well stretched and gave an amazing performance itself here. I love it. It just sounds immaculate. Now, going on to the actual vocal themselves here, let's get down to this as well here. Like I said, I love it. Just, oh my gosh, just the actual vocals themselves are so done. Like listen to these lyrics or these lyrics. The best the ad-libs, oh no. Like, oh my god. Like, listen to all these different tones being sung out here from start to end point right there. I love it. Like I said, I love the vocals themselves here. They're super well performed and just sound amazing. They're amazing. Not only that, but the actual amount of heart and passion that's put into the actual just vocals themselves here is immaculate. With the adding of ad libs, just like yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I love it. It's goofy, it's silly, but overall, it's putting a super silly kind of just like optimistic track on such a horrific scene itself here. It's strange. It's very strange. But overall, I don't hate it. It is really cool, very clever, and just so well done. I love it. Like I said, just the actual just vocals themselves here are amazing, and I love it so much. Now, without any further ado, let's get on to the lyrics themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, like I said, the actual just lyrics themselves here are very interestingly structured here, with a lot of mentioning of picking up your feet and running, and then breaking a leg and seize the day, and then of course just kind of mentions of celebrate, like celebrate, we're on this together. From the start of the show, we're pleased. We're pleased as the numbers go up. Like what? Like what? Bro's kill count? Why are you pleased that it's going up here? What is going on here? What's going on here? Like, and so with these lyrics kind of being placed at this at this moment, we kind of get more context here. This person here is basically kind of just leading the show itself here. They got this like a little giant killing machine here on a leash here, and they're releasing it on poor victims here who are only here to kind of just help the numbers of this show grow up. That's exactly what's going on here. This is basically the equivalent of like the Hunger Games, where they kind of just stream the entire thing, like a death tournament, and just kind of use it to make money. Very horrific. I would not imagine that. Like, I think this is like almost the equivalent of like Squid Games, except like Squid Games is like I don't know if they record that actually. Is it like a recorded competition? I don't know. Like such as over the actual just the actual just lyrics themselves are excellently structured, gave an amazing they're really well done. I like them a lot. They gain so much more context with the actual scenes themselves that they portray, and overall, like I said, just adds so much more of a what's the word for it? Basically, you have to do a little bit of digging to actually get the full context for the actual stuff here. But it's also like blatantly obviously like what some of these lyrics are kind of just referencing to, like pick up your feet and run, like literally like run away from this monster. Like you're the star of the show. You're literally being recorded. You're struggling. You're dying. All of it's going on camera here and being used for the profit of somebody else. Like how more blatant can you get? Like honestly, it's right there in front of your face. But aside from such as the actual just vocals themselves or lyrics themselves are really well structured and gave an amazing foundation for the entire song itself here. I love it. The structure here, immaculate. The actual just foundation it built for the entire bit itself here, immaculate as well here. I love it so much. It is great. And now without any further ado, last thing here, visuals themselves here. Let's get on to it. Let's not get too much time because I started yapping it. Let's get on to it. Sorry. Like I said, I love the visuals themselves here. Like these models are so strange. Like look at how small his like little eye holes are, as well as just how huge its teeth are. I think one of its teeth is literally bigger than the eye socket, or like bigger than its eyes. Not only that, but the actual hands, and like just body are so strange looking. It looks like it's made out of springs, and it's just almost looks like a Jack in the Box with how like weirdly it's structured. And then of course, aside from that, though, it has this like sort of intimidating nature here. Like, look at this thing. It's freaky. It's like wide grin, like almost Joker like. It's just intimidating. And it has this little like small pupil eyes look that makes it so much more maniacal looking. And I hate it. I love it though. Like I said, I hate it, but I love it. I hate it, but I love it. This is so well done. They were so cool. And not only are the models themselves here from this, this one really cool. I love just the actual little human characters themselves here. Like, how do we go about ignore like basically kind of just what's the word for it? Not having to animate any people's faces. Easy answer. We put a mask over people's face. and like a little bit of a black, like a weird masking on the back of their head. So we don't really have to animate their faces at all. I love it. Super clever, super well done, and it was so good from start to finish here. I love it so much. And yeah, ooh. Alright, give me a second here, okay? Hey, what's going on, boys? Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, visuals themselves here, really well done. Like I said, just the models themselves here look incredibly well done and very impressive. I love them. The actual lighting itself for a lot of the segments that were included were also immaculate as well here, and looked also incredible as well here. I mean, like I said, just the visual, like lighting itself here, especially for elements like this, was incredible, and I loved it. It looked really cool and gave such a nice like emphasis on the darkness and like just kind of the game show kind of vibes I was getting. Not only that, but the actual animation flow itself was rather well done. I'm not gonna lie, like the flow itself was so cool. I loved it. Like, just look at this like little segment right here. What was it? Like right around here. I love it. It's a little goofy, but very contributing because you would want to see that crawling down your vent in any kind of way or capacity. It's creepy, and I don't like it. But aside from the actual animation style itself here, the actual animation style itself here, very bright, very sunny in certain contexts, then it takes a more drastic and kind of just, more ominous and evil tone here through other aspects of itself as well here. I love it so much. It's spectacular. Super well done. Novel so solid. I love it. But with all that being said and done though, that does kind of cool the extra stuff here. Like I said, please go check it out. Link down below. End card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that video. Like I said, please go check it out. They work really hard to support. And before I start messing up any more of my words, also go ahead and like I said, leave a comment down below detailing your thoughts, opinions on the actual stuff here. And of course, go ahead and hit the like button. Consider subscribing, helps out so much to the channel stuff here, and just help me out a lot. Also, I said if you enjoy the video stuff here, consider doing those two anyways. And of course, if you didn't, that's perfectly fine as well here. Anyways, aside from like subscribing, also go ahead and hit the bell icon for the next upload if you're interested in catching those future videos from the channel stuff here at any point in time. Like I said, I do try to upload at least maybe like once or twice a day here, but I do sometimes end up getting a little tired though and just say, hey, I'm going to relax today. So yeah, sometimes it's a little inconsistent, I'm not gonna lie. So like I said, if you're interested in catching those though, as soon as you can, bell icon, that's kind of what it's there for. But with that being said and done, also go ahead and leave like I said, comment down below. Detail your thoughts on your stuff here. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite aspect of it? Was it the vocals, the beat itself, visuals themselves here? Was it the lyrics? I'm not really sure. But like I said, leave a comment down below detailing your thoughts on the actual stuff here. And of course, why you liked it. Without any further ado, that basically does get through all my thoughts, opinions on extra stuff. Like I said, please go ahead and do at least a few of those things here. You don't have to do everything. And of course, maybe also go ahead and consider doing this last thing right here. Also go ahead and consider hitting the share button as well here. Helps me out a lot and kind of just spreading out awareness for the channel stuff out here. For the other places as well here. And of course, kind of just also helps in yeah, just helps a lot in just spreading the name out there. You don't really have to do any of what I just said though, but like I said, I really appreciate if you guys just consider doing those things on your own. But with all that being said and done, that does conclude the extra stuff here. Have a great day, okay? Take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just try to enjoy yourself, okay? And keep yourself healthy, okay? And I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. So for now, though, just take care, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys later on. Bye bye for now, though, okay?